Hello. In focus today at Georgetown SES, AI in 2025, transforming work, project management, and the skills you need. We'll be covering the latest AI trends shaping the workplace, how AI is transforming project management, and what skills professionals need to stay ahead. We'll also dive into the big question, will AI replace project managers or will it redefine their roles? We'll be talking with Zorina Liata, Principal AI Strategist at Amazon. Zorina, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So let's talk AI. AI has been evolving rapidly, and 2025 is no exception. From your perspective, what key AI trends are shaping the workplace this year?
So from my work at Amazon, I work in the professional services, the consulting arm of AWS. So we work with global companies, and we've seen a few interesting trends happening this year. For example, companies are moving from experimenting with AI, experimenting with generative AI, from proof of concept. They're now moving to put this in production. So we tried the chatbot, it works. Now my customers are saying, how can I make this work for my 45,000 employees and for my 2 million customers? So now we're looking at taking AI and putting it, to work for real in production environment at scale. We also see companies using generative AI centers of excellence as a strategy to put AI first, and AI is part of everything they do. So we said that AI is now becoming like an operating system for companies, where it abstracts out the technology. So it makes it easy for everyone in the company to talk to the technology through natural language. And that is a great proposition everybody wants to be in.
Interesting. So as AI becomes more integrated into business operations, how do you see its role evolving, specifically in project management?
Sure. So last year, I think it was last summer in Italy, I went to a conference called XP 2024, where we talked exactly about this. I ran the research track on how does AI affect project management and agilists specifically. So it was very interesting, and we had quite a few interesting points of view. The conclusion was it's a great tool. It's a great tool for project managers, right? My own paper was called the AI Scrum Master, and I tested analytically testing models performing well or not on specific project management tasks. One of them was create me reports from Jira.
Wow.
Just go to Jira, read everything, look at the reports that are there, look at the burn down chart, and just write me a narrative. How's the team doing? Is the team doing okay? What's not good? What can we make better, right? So all of that work that I would have done in hours and hours, right, every day, can now be done by AI in a few minutes, and then I just verify it and make it better. And mathematically, it was about over 70% accuracy.
Wow.
Which is
It's impressive.
It's a great tool, right? So in my day job, I use 5 or 6 different types of AI every day for research, for putting content together, for summarizing, for understanding complex things. It's just a great tool for all of us to have.
Sure. As you know, with AI automating more and more aspects of project management, like you described, there's an ongoing debate about whether AI could eventually replace project managers. What's your perspective? Is AI replacing project managers or reshaping their roles? And there's a second part of this question, mainly for our students out there. How can our students stay ahead in this?
Absolutely. So it's a great tool. I don't think it will replace a job, but things will change, right? Things will change. For example, one of the most common use cases that we have with our customers right now is code assistance. So every programmer I know, everyone uses now code assistance to AI to code. So what does that mean for you as a project manager if you manage a software project? Now the entire software development lifecycle has changed because of AI. One person can do the work of 10 other programmers 2 years ago. Now it can be done so much faster. What does that mean? How does your project change? How does, your entire, what is that? Is that a good programmer now? How do you measure their performance?
Sure.
Project managers, leaders have to answer those type of questions. So there's still a need for somebody to think through this, to provide that thought leadership. And again, use AI as the tool. Sure, it's great that now we can move faster, but what does that mean? How does it shape the work to be? So I think there's a lot there to discover for us. As for what you can do, learn about AI, get into AI, understand the tools that are out there, and understand that there will be changes. There's a lot of interest, a lot of research going on. So there will be changes, there will be new things coming up. But if you get in now, then the next wave will be easier to understand, the next wave will be easier to ride. So that's what I tell everybody, join the revolution by just taking, there's so many classes out there, lots of free courses, certifications in AI that you can take as a project manager that are not technical, but just to understand what the technology can and cannot do, that are extremely useful.
Yes, and we are updating our curriculums as we speak, so we can integrate as much AI content as possible. Exactly. So we can expose all of our students to these new technologies.
Exactly.
So, hey Zorina, thanks for sharing your insights, and thanks to everyone out there for watching.